Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's very special reaction video. We're reacting to Gabriel Henrique singing. What's he singing?
A Whitney Houston song. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, we're terrible. We can't remember what it's called. That's why we're the best reactors, right? So let's have a look, first of all, please, at a really nice donation that came through today that we weren't expecting. So it's from Leonard Webb, who's donated another $10 US. Thank you so much, Leonard. And the comment here says, I was anxious to see Gabriel's performance on AGT to see how he would sound and perform in front of a large audience. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend it for your own viewing pleasure. I believe you might be surprised. So I'm not sure if this is a direct kind of request for us to react to this, but we were going to do this anyway. We weren't initially. However, after some comments on our previous Gabriel Henrique video, it was quite clear that people wanted us to react to this, to Gabriel's AGT performance. So, yeah, we had already decided that we were going to do that. So this is a little bit different because this is our first time reacting to something that we've actually already seen. But this is what the people want. This is what you'll get. And it's going to be interesting still. There's a lot that we can talk about. So we're looking forward to it. So, by the way, this drink, Brazilian drink, really, really nice. Really like it. So, is this popular in Brazil? If it is, let us know in the comment section. It says it's from Brazil. Anyway, let's get on with it. No more messing around. So, here we go. We're going to do the whole thing from start to finish. Let's go.
Good evening. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is Gabriel Henrique. I am from Brazil.
Brazil?
Right. First thing is his name, right? we had problems with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel, the way you said it, Gabriel Henrique. I think something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know for next time.
Welcome.
I don't speak English. Sorry.
But yes, you do. You have been. That's English.
É, bem mais ou menos, né? Mas é isso aí.
It's a little bit, but just trying.
You see, I don't know, I might be wrong. I reckon he probably does speak English to a degree, but he's just probably quite nervous and he just feels more comfortable speaking in Portuguese, maybe. You know, because otherwise it's like another thing to worry about. Oh, the language barrier. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. He doesn't want to mess up or say something wrong or seem silly and stuff. And he might know some good conversational sort of stuff, but maybe not enough, to feel really confident with it.
But it's interesting, because we've done so many reactions to Gabriel, but we never actually heard him speak. We only heard him sing.
Yeah.
So it's actually really interesting.
Eu tenho 27 anos.
He's 27 years old.
And is this your first time in America or you've been here before?
Sim, é a minha primeira vez na América e eu estou realizando um sonho, porque é meu sonho de infância estar aqui.
My first time here in the United States, and I'm just realizing a dream to be here to sing for you guys here in the United States.
So tell us, what is your talent? What will you be doing for us today?
Eu vou cantar and sing.
And because Simon always likes this question, I'm going to ask it. Do you have any pets?
É engraçado porque eu tenho um cachorro, mas antes de vir para a América, ele fugiu tem umas 2 semanas.
He has a dog, and about 2 weeks before he came, the dog escaped and he lost his dog, so it's actually a tough question.
Sorry.
So, just tell me about the judges. Simon Cowell, I know. Who's the one next to him? Because she understood what he said in Portuguese. So who is she?
Yeah, so that is Sophia, surname begins with V. She's an actress, I know, from Modern Family. She's very good in that. She's from Colombia, I believe.
Okay.
So obviously speaks Spanish. It's quite similar to Portugal, but not that much there. But yeah, that's so she's definitely from South America. That's as far as I know.
Okay, interesting.
And then we got, sorry.
She must speak or understand a bit of Portuguese then. Okay, so who's next to her? The one in yellow, I think.
And then again, also useless with surnames. That's Heidi. I think it's like Klump or something like that. She was a model. I can't remember where she's from actually. It's becoming all place of where they're from. And then the person at the end is a guy called Howie. Again, don't know his surname off the top of my head. Oh, Howie Mendy or something like that. Howie. He used to be, I think he's famous for being like a child actor. Done acting. He was more famous for like an old American TV comedies back in the day. I don't think he did much more recently. But he may have done some other stuff. But yeah. That's it. And as a Simon Coward,
He wouldn't have done much recently. He's not a child anymore.
No, in terms of other acting. And I think he's been mainly doing America's Got Talent, probably. Is what he's sort of living off now, I guess.
Fair enough.
Billy.
I'm sorry. Thinking of Billy. I can't wait to hear what you have to give.
Thank you so much.
He's nervous. I can hear him.
Right, just to be clear, we have reacted to this song before, haven't we?
Yes.
By Gabriel singing this song. What's the name of the song? I can't remember what it's called, but we have reacted to this song before. I'll put the link up there somewhere.
We might watch it again ourselves, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm huffing and puffing all the way over here.
He's nervous.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much that you just don't see. But if you would only take the time, I know in my heart you find. Oh, girls get sometimes who isn't always strong. Can't you see the heart of me? I feel so alone. I want you.
Okay, so I just want to say, right, that comment there from Leonard said that, I think he said something along the lines of, the performance might surprise you, but it doesn't. This is just what we're used to. So obviously everyone there is like in shock, in awe, but we know what he's about. We know that that's what he does. So it's just what I expect, really. A fantastic performance. It's obviously only a small part of the song. Lovely whistle we had there, and it's just Gabriel. It's what he does, isn't it? So there's no great shot there for me at all. I don't. It's just as good as he always does. What about you?
Yeah,
How you feel?
No, absolutely agree with everything they say there. I think the one thing that sort of presses me most is actually then thinking back to some of the stuff we watch when he's just in his studio, always been in his car. I know we've always said how impressed we were, but in comparison when he's doing stuff live, like it's just the same. I mean, I think it's one of those, if you're there in the audience, obviously it's going to be a totally different experience. But as you said, like, I feel like I get the same thing enjoying him watching in his car, in his studio, on stage. He pulls out that same sort of show-stopping performance regardless.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say, because it's on stage, there's obviously a lot more pressure than when he's doing it on his own in the studio.
That's true.
He can take different takes. So that's what I would say was impressive, I suppose, the fact he was able to perform to his best in a pressurized situation.
Which we were trying to say, I think we were speaking before off camera, in terms of, it's probably the first time he's been doing something on a stage, these sort of numbers, not including the TV audience as well. So, yeah, absolutely. And, they said the star, you could tell he was probably nervous. Because it's weird, because we look and think of him, we've known him all this time, and he sings to probably millions of people on the internet all the time. But being on that stage, in front of the audience, TV audience, and still perform like that. So, yeah, fair play.
Yeah, because we've reacted to him so many times. We've got, a lot of fans of his comment on his videos, and it's almost like in my head he's just like, he's already a big star, even though like obviously he's come on here and probably most of these people didn't know him. They they're so surprised by it. But yeah, it's almost like we've been one step ahead. Like, do you know what I mean? Like.
Gabrielle. I mean, if Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey had a baby, it would be Gabrielle. I mean, it's like Whitney singing, then it's like, oh, up here it's like Mariah singing. It's like, wow. I mean, you have
love
some.
Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston.
I mean, wow. You are incredible.
Muito obrigado.
A little bit like how recently in one of the videos we did of Gabriel's, I kind of said he's kind of like got a kind of like hybrid, like he can do a bit of different things. I know that was about Boys to Men, and who was it? Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he's got that in him.
I did not expect that voice to come out of you. You sound like the best and finest pop diva there ever was. I would imagine.
Yeah, what do you think of that comment? Pop diva. Good way to describe it.
Yeah, so it's definitely not in a way sort of an insult. It's kind of what we've kind of said in the early stages as well, really. So we've always said, and it's funny hear him say, he loves Mariah Carey, no shock there. That is definitely his forte, and he definitely has the appeal. But I think the reason when we go down like sort of the pop diva, because I think also I have in my mind sort of off sort of the music stage thing, kind of being a diva in terms of wanting the best hotel, all that kind of elements on the head. And I just feel like he'd be so humble. So maybe becomes more famous, that might change. But so that's why I've got that sort of diva negative element to it there. But in terms of that sort of Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston style, absolutely, definitely agree.
Imagine if people are watching this now in the other room, they're going to go, did you hear that song? Come in and see who sang that. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Gabrielle, people are going to really like you.
Thank you.
You're just so interesting. I can tell that you've sang in church, and you don't know how good you are. It was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Sophia, what did you think?
I mean, I don't have words. That was so perfect, spectacular. Your voice is beautiful. Your energy, who you are, it was like perfect.
Thank you so much.
I don't even know, because you are here every time as a judge waiting for that feeling, and that was what I was waiting for, you know, something very beautiful and very heartfelt. I think it's time to vote, but I think, you know what I really want to do? This. Felicitaciones.
Muito obrigado. I got to know my own strength.
Yeah, he just seems like such a kind of, soft, humble guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Simon Cowell's, comment there, probably didn't realize how good he was. Because it's funny, because I think when we watch him on YouTube, not that we said the complete opposite, but we found, probably had that sort of confidence to. You wouldn't have thought that we would have thought the opposite. Like, we didn't think he was like, didn't think he was like. We would have thought he was actually very good in the way he sort of sings and performs. But I mean, look at it from that way, yeah, absolutely. It just seems he probably. I think what I'm trying to say as well, because I don't know how he sort of came about to be on America's Got Talent, whether he got he wanted to go on himself, someone said he should go on, or if he got scouted, because we sometimes hear that sometimes happens where America's Got Talent goes out searching for talent they want to come onto their shows, which I think probably happened in this case, probably so how many views and likes he gets and stuff. So yeah, he probably generally didn't, really think sort of how good he probably was until this sort of moment, I guess.
I don't know. Like he must have known he had a chance because he's got, a big fan base. I can't remember how many subscribers he's got on his channel, but it's a fair few. So, he knows gets a lot of love on his videos and stuff. So he must have known he was in with a chance. Maybe not the golden buzzer, but who knows? We don't know.
Yeah, that's it's a hard one. I think in terms of just his humbleness, just like obviously very good, but I think in that sort of on the grand scheme of things, so I'd say even if he had thousands and thousands of subscribers or likes stuff, I think generally just based on his personality, generally he probably would think probably okay, but not as good as it seems on that stage and stuff. But either way, just bringing back to the good performance, I know we've heard him do some before. It was, I said it was again fantastic performance, and be interested to see what songs he does do now, sort of in the next. So I think he's only through to the semi-finals, not the full final. I think the live shows for him, they have semi-finals first. I think he's just through to that bit, and then there'll be a final. So what he's got lined up for the next one, does he go, with his strong points of Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion S type thing? Does he maybe try something a little bit different to show he does have a bit of variety to himself? I personally think he will go a bit safe down the road and stay with that sort of Whitney, Mariah Carey thing. He's onto a good thing, and I think regardless what song of theirs he sings, he's going to impress on stage. So, but it would still be interesting to see. I would like him to do something different, but we'll just wait and see.
Okay. So yeah, well done to Gabriel. We're delighted for him. Delighted for his fans as well, that we get on our channel that are very passionate about his singing. So good for everyone there. And that's it from us. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And you may make it, if you want, you can make a donation, which means we will get your request prioritized and guarantee that we get it done. And I think that is everything. So, obrigado for watching. Obrigado, Gabriel, for making Brazil proud. And we will see you again soon for the next one. So take care. Goodbye.